Magandang buhay! Now let's have lesson 1-6, which is about the characteristics of roots of a quadratic equation. So dito, we're going to classify kung anong klaseng roots meron ng isang quadratic equation. So we're going to use here the discriminant. So as you can see, in the quadratic formula, yung quadratic formula natin last time, sinasolve natin, yung, di ba, we have x is equal to negative b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Okay, so in the quadratic formula, yan yung quadratic formula natin. And as you can see, itong b squared minus 4ac, this is 4ac, supposed to be this is 4ac. 4ac yan. 4 times a times c. So, ayan, eto nakasulat na. B squared minus 4ac is what we call the discriminant. Tawag natin dyan ay discriminant. No? So, ulitin ko, tawag natin dito sa b squared minus 4ac is the discriminant. Or, it is denoted as letter D. So, ginagamit natin ang discriminant. So, we use the discriminant to classify kung anong klaseng roots ang isang quadratic equation. Ulitin ko ha. We use the discriminant to classify kung anong klaseng roots. Example, we have, ang nakuha nating roots is 1. Ang nakuha nating root, another root is negative 3. So, i-classify natin itong x sub 1 at saka x sub 2 na 1 and negative 3 kung anong klaseng roots sila. Are they real? Ito ba ay imaginary? Ito ba ay rational, irrational? Equal ba sila or unequal? So, pag classifying the roots, ang ginagamit na natin ay discriminant. Okay? So, ulitin ko ha, we use the discriminant to classify kung anong klaseng root, type of roots meron ng isang quadratic equation. Are they real, imaginary, rational, and irrational, equal or unequal? As you can see dito sa x sub 1 and x sub 2 natin, they are unequal. So, unequal tong dalawang ito. So, isa yon. And then, 1, ang number 1, ay isang real number. So, ito isang real, and this is also a rational number. Even yung negative 3. Pati yung negative 3 natin, that's a real and rational. Okay, so kapag kinlasify na natin, sasabihin lang natin kung anong klaseng roots sila. Okay, so ulitin natin, we use the discriminant to classify the roots. Now, when using the discriminant, yung formula natin na b squared minus 4ac, ito, nakakategorize sila. So kapag b squared minus 4ac at equal yung nakuha natin dito, equal yan sa 0, naging 0 ang b squared minus 4ac, then we can say that the characteristic of the roots ng isang quadratic ay isang real, rational, and equal. So, ibig sabihin ng parehas sila. So, double roots ang tawag natin doon. Pero when our b squared minus 4ac is greater than 1, so pag sinabi natin greater than 1, ito yung mga numbers na 1, 2, 3, 4, mga positive numbers. Pero careful kayo. Make sure yung makukuha nyo dito is a perfect square number. When it's a perfect square number, example ng mga perfect square numbers, ito yung 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, mga first 10, 36, ano ba ba? 49, then 64, 81, at saka 100, yung mga yan, kapag ganyan yung nakuha yung answer, that means these are perfect square numbers. Then, ang magiging sagot natin, yung nature ng roots ng ating quadratic ay real, rational, and unequal. Okay? So, what if naman kung wala sa mga perfect square number, pero it's greater than 0? Kapag not perfect square number sila, ang magiging nature ng roots natin ay real, irrational, and unequal. Okay? Eh, what if naman, if the discriminant is less than 0, that means negative yung mga numbers na nakuha natin. Example, negative 1, negative 2 yung mga nakuha ko dyan. And negative 1 is less than 0. So kapag ganyan, that's imaginary. So, mag-fall na siya dun sa roots na, ang type of roots niya ay isang imaginary number. Okay? So, ngayon, let's apply the discriminant. So, take note ha, when using the discriminant, kapag ginagamit nyo na yung discriminant, always set the quadratic equation to standard form. So, ibig sabihin, pag standard form, lahat ng mga terms natin, mga quadratic, linear, and constant, lahat sila ay nandoon sa left side. Okay, para hindi tayo malito. And then, kailangan naka-ayos sila. Mag-start tayo sa quadratic. Ano yung susunod sa quadratic? The linear, and then constant. Okay? So, now, let's have example number 1. So, first na gagawin nyo muna is to read and understand the instruction. So, determine the nature of roots. So, ang pinapahanap sa atin ay nature ng roots. Anong klaseng roots yung mga meron ng isang quadratic equation? Okay? So, we have number 1, x squared plus 2x is equal to negative 1. So, ulitin ko ha, take note, kailangan naka-standard form. So, pinapadetermine sa atin yung nature ng roots. Anong klaseng roots meron ng isang quadratic? So, kukunin natin yan, gagamitin natin yan, yung discriminant. So, syempre, bago natin magamit yung discriminant, we need to set the quadratic equation to its standard form. So, yung number 1, hindi yan naka-standard form. So, kailangan muna natin i-set yan to standard form. So, anong gagawin natin? So, we need to transpose negative 1 dito sa left side. So, magkakaroon tayo ng x squared plus 2x. So, dahil itatranspose ko yan, magiging positive 1 yan, equals 0. So, eto na yan yung ipa-follow nating form. Okay? So, once na na-set na natin yan into standard form, hanapin na natin or kunin na natin yung values ng a, b, and c. So, kung matatandaan nyo, ang standard form ay, ng isang quadratic ay ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So, ang kailangan lang natin dyan ay yung mga numerical coefficient. So, yung a, b, at saka c. So, ngayon, tingnan natin. Yung sa a, since walang naka-indicate na number, that means that is 1. The value of b is positive 2. And the value of c is positive 1. Always include the sign. Lalo if negative yung sign nila. Okay? So, once na nakuha na natin yung values ng a, b, and c, we can now proceed to the discriminant. Do sa formula ng discriminant. So, use the discriminant to identify the nature of root. So, ang discriminant natin is b squared minus 4ac. Maglalagay tayo ng box dito para alam natin kung iyan ba ay greater than, equal, less than 0. Okay, so ilalagay lang natin dyan kung yan ay greater, equal, greater than ba, less than. Okay, so mamaya natin ma-identify yan. So we need to solve first yung discriminant. So b squared, let's substitute. So, substitute lang natin yan. Yung b natin is 2. So, papalitan lang natin yan. So, 2 squared minus 4. Yung a natin is 1 times c, which is also 1. Wait lang. 1. Okay, and then box muna para hindi tayo nalilito, and then 0. Lagay ko na yung box dito. Now, solve na natin. Start muna tayo dito. 2 squared, that means we need to multiply it by itself dalawang beses. So, 2 times 2, that is 4. So, negative times positive, that's negative. So, 4 times 1 is 4. Times 1 again is 4. Ngayon, what is 4 minus 4? Ang sagot natin dito. This is 0. So, 0, ang sagot natin kanina dito sa left side na to, that means pareho siya sa 0 na nandito sa right side. So, ang ilalagay natin yan dyan ay equal kasi parehas sila. So, since equal yan, di ba kapag equal, babalikan natin to, ayan, dito tayo yan. Equal yung nakuha natin, equal to 0, that means real, rational, and equal. So, isusulat natin dito, the nature of roots ay real, rational or rational, and equal. Okay? So, therefore, the roots of, anong given natin? X squared plus 2x is equal to negative 1 are real, rational or rational, and equal. Okay, so ganyan lang siya nun. And let's have now number 2. Try naman natin number 2. So our given is x squared minus 5x is equal to negative 6. So first na gagawin nyo is to set the quadratic equation to its standard form. Kasi lilito kayo kung hindi nyo isa-set yan. So we need to transpose negative 6 on the other side. So x squared minus 5x plus 6 equals 0. Then after na maset natin yan into its standard form, we need to get the values of a, b, and c. So the value of a is 1 kapag walang naka-indicate na number dyan. This is negative 5. Is lang natin to. This is 1. And c is positive 6. Okay? So after that is just the discriminant. So b squared minus 4ac. Then lagay natin muna yung box para hindi tayo nalilito. So malalaman natin mamaya kung equal, greater than, or less than. Now let's substitute. So b squared, b natin is negative 5 squared minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is 6. Isin natin to, baka malito kayo. This is 6, ha? This is 6 yan. Ang positive 6 equals 0. Oy, box muna, 0. So, negative 5, ibig sabihin nito, multiply it by itself. So, negative 5 times negative 5. So, what's the answer? Negative times negative is positive. 5 times 5 is 25. Next. Negative times positive is negative. Times positive, again, negative pa rin siya. Next. 4 times 1, 4. Times 6 is 24. The time box was 0. 25 minus 24, the answer is 1. So ngayon, dahil 1 yan, 1 is greater than 0. Siyempre, di ba pag greater than, kung saan yung bibig nung greater than, saan yung bibig nung inequality natin, ang kakainin nyo nun, yung mas kataas na number. So, ito yung bibig niya, kaya kakainin niya yung 1. Kasi mas malaki yung 1 kaysa sa 0. Okay? So, 1 is greater than. Greater than yan, ha? Yung symbol na to, greater than. So, kapag greater than yan, we need to identify kung ito ba ay perfect square or not. So, yung 1, tingnan natin. Ang 1 ay isang perfect square number. Since perfect square number yan, diba yung mga perfect square number? These are 1, 4, 9, 4 times 4, 16, 25, 36, and 49, 64, 81, then 100. These are the first 10 perfect square numbers, no? Mga perfect square numbers yung mga yan. So, 1, kabilang siya. That means, perfect square number yan. So, that means kung perfect square number yan, yung nature ng roots natin, ito yan, dito tayo niyan, dito. Sagot natin dyan ay real, rational, or rational, and unequal. So, real, rational, and unequal. So, yun yung sagot natin yan. Therefore, the roots of x squared minus 5 equal to negative 6 are real, rational, and unequal. Okay? Try pa natin ng isa pa. How about number 3? 6m squared equals 6m plus 1. How about this? So first is, gawin muna yung standard form. So standard form yan. So, itatranspose natin to ng sabay. Yung dalawang yan. Parehas natin itatranspose on the left side. So, 6m squared, i-write lang natin yan. Siyempre, mauna tong 6m kasi linear term yan. So, magiging negative 6m. Then, last itong positive 1 kasi constant term. So, that is negative 1 equals 0. So, ito i-follow natin yan, no? So, ang A natin dyan is 6. Yung B natin ay negative 6. Yung C natin is negative 1. Okay, now, let's substitute dun sa ating discriminant formula. So, yung B natin is negative 6 squared minus 4. Ang A natin is 6. Ang C natin is negative 1. So, negative 6 times negative 6, that's positive 36. Next, negative times positive is negative. Times negative, magiging positive yan. Kasi negative times negative nun is positive. So, 4 times 6 is 24. Times 1 is another 24. So, again, 24 pala. Okay, check natin. Add na natin itong dalawang ito, 36 plus 24. The answer is 4 plus 6, 10. Carry 1, that's 60. So, 60 is greater than 0. Ngayon, check natin si 60. Ang 60 ba isang perfect square number? Nandito ba siya? So, wala siya. That means, hindi siya perfect square number, not perfect square, pero it's greater than. So, magiging sagot natin yan. Balik tayo doon sa kanina. Check nyo ulit yung table nyo. Ito siya. Nandito na tayo yan. Dito. Yan. Yan. Not perfect square number. So, ang sagot natin, real, irrational, and unequal. So, real, irrational, and unequal. So, therefore, the roots of 6m squared is equal to 6m plus 1 are real, irrational, and unequal. Okay? So, ganun lang siya. Try natin. Last number. Number 4. Try natin to. 2x squared plus 3x minus 1 equals 0. So, check nyo muna kung ang standard form na. So, ito naka-standard form na yan. It's in standard form. So, identify na natin yung values ng A, B, and C. So, what are the values of A, B, and C? So, A natin is 2, B natin is positive 3, and C is negative 1. Now, apply the discriminant, the formula. So, B natin is positive 3 squared minus 4. Ang A natin is 2. C natin is negative 1. 0. Okay? So, 3 times 3, that's 9. Negative times positive is negative times negative. That will give us positive. So plus 4 times 2, 8 times 1 is 8. And so 9 plus 8, that is 17. So 17 yan. So 17 is greater than 0. Kamukha lang to ng kanina. Nito, yung number 3. Yan. So 17 is not a perfect square. So same lang siya ng number 3. So not a perfect square. That means ito ay real, irrational, and unequal. So therefore, the roots of 2x squared plus 3x minus 1 equals 0 are real, irrational, and unequal. Okay? So, ganun lang siya. Try pa natin ang isa last. Number 5. 0 is equal to t squared plus 3t plus 5. Kapag ganito yan, yung buong equation mo, yung mga lahat ng terms mo ay nasa right, then 0 yung nasa left nila, you can switch them para maging standard form yan. Kasi buo mo naman yung isa-switch. So, walang magbabago sa sign ng mga to, no? Kapag buo silang na-switch yung lahat ng terms mo, same pa rin yung sign. So, magiging t squared plus 3t plus 5 equals 0. Kasi sinwitch naman natin yan. Pinagpalit lang natin yung lugar ng lahat ng terms at saka ng 0. Okay? So, values of A, B, and C. So, A natin is 1. Yan. B is 3. And C is 5. Okay? Apply the discriminant. B squared minus 4AC. 0. So, B natin is 3 squared minus 4. Ang A natin is 1. C natin is 5. Yan. So, what is 3 times 3? That's 9. Negative times positive is negative times positive. Negative pa rin yan. 4 times 1 is 4. Times 5 is 20. Okay? Ngayon, minus natin to kasi different signs sila. 9 minus 20, that will give us negative 11. So, since negative yung nakuha natin, syempre, kung negative to, less than yan. Mas mababa yung negative kesa kay 0. Kaya less than yung ilalagay natin dyan. Less than. Less than yung symbol na to. Mas malaki pa rin yung 0 kesa kay negative. So, since less than yan, babalikan natin tong table natin. Asan yun? Ito yun. Yan. Negative yung nakuha natin. The answer there is imaginary. That means, yung roots ng equation natin dito ay imaginary. So, we can now conclude that the roots of 0 is equal to t squared plus 3t plus 5 are imaginary numbers. Okay? So, that's it for this lesson.